start talking. Okay. All right. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
I'm here with a special guest, Yasmin, and baby Valentina, and we have Caleb here. So we both have the Noah sculpt. And if you notice my hair, we're having fun today. We are both wearing wigs. And I like wigs. I think they're fun. You can change the color of your hair in 5 seconds. And if you get tired of it, just take it off. So we wanted to put them on today to do this little Reborn Mommy tag. Let me prop up my pillow here. So, you want one for your arm? You have one for your arm? Yeah, because that helps with their heads. Okay, so we wanted to do the confessions of a Reborn Mom tag, and this tag was created by Mia's Dolls and Fun here on YouTube, and we thought, yeah, this will be awesome to do this tag together. Okay, so it is 6 questions, and I'm sure you guys have seen this tag going around the Reborn community. So I'll go ahead and tell the question, and then I'll answer, and then she'll answer. Okay, so the first confession or the question is, have I co-slept with a reborn on at least one occasion? And that is a yes, I have. But I don't do that anymore. I did do it, I don't know, once or twice. And I fell asleep. They were just laying there next to me, and I woke up in the morning and they were still there. Okay, so have you ever?
Yes, I have like a couple times, but every time I fall asleep, because like when I get off from work, I lay down and I lay them next to me, and then sometimes I fall asleep.
Yeah.
And well, the next morning, like when my husband gets home, he just puts them in the
That's
in
nice.
the little crib or little bassinet. That way I don't squish them or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't wake. When I wake up, they're not next to me anymore.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of like a motherly instinct. We know not to roll over on them. Like, we know that they're there.
Yeah,
I think it's just a thing. Yeah.
Roll over and
Yeah.
squish the poor baby.
Exactly. Okay, question 2. I'm afraid to add up the money that I have spent on, I'm sorry, we're just looking out the window, on reborn clothes and accessories. Yes. I think anytime you purchase things, you don't ever want to add up what you bought. Whether it's for the reborn hobby, or even if you buy purses or clothes or makeup, nobody wants to sit there and count how much they've spent. I wouldn't want to know. Would you want to know?
I wouldn't want to know, because I know even though like I get stuff on sale, like most of the clothes that I get for them, it's on sale. I know still it's gonna be like a certain amount, and it's probably gonna go over than what I thought I had spent.
Yeah, because I look for things on sales too, and there are some times I do
but this
buy.
is the thing, what we do. Once you find on sale, you end up buying more than what if you would have bought something.
Because then you think, oh, it's on sale, so I can buy more. Yeah.
But you're actually not really saving.
Exactly.
Because
No.
you're just buying too much.
Yeah, it's like my husband says, like when it says buy one, get 2 free, he goes, well, you don't need to get the other 2 free. You know,
but you still go buy it because
yeah,
you can get it free.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, you know, like when it says it's like you're saving like $10, you're still gonna use just those $10 to buy something else. So you're not saving the $10 at all.
Exactly. They know what they're doing at the stores.
Yes.
They do. So yeah, so that would be a big no for me and her. We would not want to know how much we've spent. Okay, question number 3. Given the choice between attending a large social gathering or a party, or spending quiet time alone with your babies, I would choose, what would we choose? I would choose going out because after a stressful week, you want to just hang out, have fun, go to the movies. You know, I do spend a lot of time, like quiet time with the babies, so it's nice to go out. What about you?
Yes, I'll agree with you. Like, I would rather go out in a big crowd because you get to meet other babies too.
Yes.
And you get to meet other moms and their opinions. And because all the time you're spending time with your reborn.
Right, they're at home
by yourself with them and cuddling and changing them and spending time with them. So it's better to go out in a big group and see other babies.
Yes.
And like get to know other people too.
Yeah. Or even just hanging out with your husband or, you know, friends, hanging out, having
like
fun.
even if they don't have reborns, but you know, you
Yeah.
get to take your baby out and people see it.
Exactly. I love that. Okay, question number 4. Okay, in an unfortunate event, if there's a house fire, I would try to rescue as many dolls as I could before I left the premises or left your house or apartment or wherever you live. So basically, if you guys remember the Rose Dolls show, there was a fire alarm there. And it went off when we were in the hotel. I was staying with Crystal, and we freaked out. But it was such a large facility, like a hotel. You don't know what's going on. If it's a kitchen fire or a fire down the hall, you don't know. The good thing is I had all of my personal belongings in one spot. So did Crystal. So we brought only one baby with us. So we grabbed our baby, we grabbed our purse. But if it's at your home, it's a little bit different because you have other things you want to save. Like I didn't have my animals there with me. I didn't have, you know, my husband there. You know, it was just me, it was just Crystal. And we had our 2 things we grabbed and we left. If I was at home, I have dogs, I have 2 cats, you know, my husband and I, our important documents like our passports, certain things that I have in a safe that I would grab my animals, we would all get out of the house. The dolls, of course I would want to save them, but you know, that stuff comes first. But I ain't gonna lie, if it ain't a bad fire, I'm going back to get my babies because I know how much I have spent on them and I do have a close bond with them, and it would make me cry to know that they were burning. Oh, that they were burning in the fire. Like, that would make me so sad. If it's just a little fire, but we still have to leave, I would try to come back. If it was a really bad fire, it's going crazy, of course, I wouldn't put my life in danger or my husband's life in danger to save something that's not real. What would you do?
Well, for me, the important papers, I always have them next to my bed in a little cabinet. So I will grab that.
Yeah.
And then I only have 2 babies, so I'll probably have my husband carry one and I'll carry one.
Yeah, see, because you don't have any animals.
I don't have animals.
You don't have any kids.
I don't have kids. And I know my husband will, like, walk out with me, so I will have him. Because one time there was a fire in my apartment. And, like, he also kind of made a comment about that each of us will grab a baby and just walk out.
So I think it's really on your circumstances. If you've got
if you have kids and animals, first if I had kids or animals, I will save them first because I know if they burn, they're going to get hurt. Yeah. They won't because, you know, like,
they're not alive.
Dolls.
Right.
So, but since it's just me and the dolls and my husband, I would just grab those papers next to my bed. And each of us grab a doll and walk out. Yeah,
I try to put all my important papers like somewhere close where I know where to grab them.
You can just
because you never know when an emergency is going to happen and you got to go.
I have them next to my bed. That way I know I just open the little cabinet.
And they're in my room now. Like yours are in your room.
Yeah, they're like right next to my bed.
So it's like we've ran through, like if something was to happen, Jarrett and I we would know what to grab first. The dogs are outside at night. You know, my cats, I kennel train my cats, so literally I would grab them and go. So yeah, we pretty much got it down pat, you know. So okay, on to the next question. Yes, exactly. I know. We love our babies. Okay, that was number, geez, I lost my place. Oh, that was number 4. Number 5. It doesn't happen often, but there have been a few moments that I wish I could go back in time before I knew about collecting dolls. I guess, would you go back and change things? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't wish to go back at any time before I knew about collecting reborns because I'm happy where I'm at. I like this hobby and I'm so glad that God blessed me to find this hobby. Like, I literally seriously know that it was meant to be that I found this hobby because I have met so many great people in this hobby, so many sisters out there that you guys know I love you, and I wouldn't change that for the world.
And I wouldn't change it either. I mean, I recently started. It's not too long that I started, but I'm so glad that I found it. That I discovered it was on Facebook, because I saw somebody put a video saying, "Oh, how real it looks if somebody doing a box opening," and that's why I started finding it. And then I started looking on YouTube, and that's how I found you on YouTube. And then I found everybody else, and I started looking at the videos, and I thought it was really cool. That's why I went to buy one for myself. So I wouldn't change it, because like, I can tell with them that my family does care for me now. Like, you can tell more that they care. Like, I know they care, but since they're supporting me, so it's nice for that. And then I got to meet people. Like, I got to make new friends that share the hobby, that like to collect the dolls, that they don't judge you or anything. So
it's so much bigger than just the dolls. It really is, because it starts out
joy.
It starts out about you loving babies. We all love babies, you know, we all are mothers in our own way. And you find these babies, we love them, but then it brings you other things.
You know, like new friends. Like people who show they care for you. They care for the little babies.
Exactly.
I wouldn't change it.
No way.
You get to meet like a lot of nice people.
I mean, I know I've had my ups and downs because of YouTube, you know, and stuff like that, but still, I still wouldn't.
At the end of the day, you have really good friends close to you that are more good friends than bad friends.
Exactly. So number 6, I would be willing to lose a friendship if that person continually challenged me about my hobby. Okay, so basically it's saying that if a friend is being mean about this hobby, would you decide not to be friends with them anymore? Or would you give the hobby up and keep them as a friend? Well, I've actually had this happen to me before, and I'm not friends with the person anymore. I believe if you love me and you are my friend, then it doesn't matter what hobby that I'm in, you're going to love and accept me for whatever. As long as I'm not causing myself harm or anyone else, then you should accept me. Whether I love dolls, whether I play video games, whether I jump out of airplanes, like if that's my hobby, if you're my friend, you love me. You love me for
jump airplanes.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna love me for who I am. And if you don't love me for who I am, then there's the door. You can go, because I ain't got time.
Well, for me, I haven't got anything like that yet, like somebody being mean about it.
But if you did, what would you... I mean, would you still want to be their friend if they were being mean to you? Or would you say...
Probably not. If, like, they did a comment and then I talked to them about it and they kind of respected and started understanding, I will keep being their friend. But if they keep bothering me about it, I wouldn't. Because that's just me. You know, like, that's what I do. And, like, everybody has a hobby they do. It can be a weird one. It can be...
God only knows. You know, you don't know.
You know, everybody does things when the door's closed. So, you
but you don't judge them.
Being mean about it, I will stop talking to them, because it's just, they're not respecting me.
Right.
Even though it's a little thing, like they're making fun of something, they're still not respecting me, who I am.
I totally agree.
So I will stop talking to them.
Because life is way too short on trying to please other people.
Like, you should please yourself.
Yeah. I mean, because we only go around this planet one time, and if you don't make yourself happy, then
like,
why
even with the way
here?
some people look at you.
Oh, God, yes.
Like, when I go out sometimes, when the people that look like...
People are always going to judge you no matter what you do.
It doesn't matter what you do. It could be the most...
the color of your shirt.
Common hobby in the world, but they're still going to be like... Somebody's still going to make a little comment about it.
Yes, I totally agree. It's just, that's a whole other video. So really it is. It's a huge topic. But, okay, so that's it. That's all the questions. So 6 easy little questions. I had fun. I enjoyed doing this tag, especially doing with Yasmin.
It is better to do it with somebody else, because you can see different point of views.
Yeah. It's nice. If you have a friend in your area, we strongly suggest to reach out, talk to them,
yeah,
become
like,
friends
don't be
with them.
embarrassed to ask them, like, oh, wish you
Yeah.
were mad or something.
Right.
Because it is fun.
It is a lot of fun.
And
A lot
you
of fun.
get to, like, gain a new friend.
Yeah. And you know, we don't just always talk about the dolls. We talk about all kinds of things. It doesn't have to do anything with the babies. But like I said, there'll be more videos and more tags for us to do.
Maybe a challenge.
Maybe a challenge.
If we get ourselves together to try it.
We want to do the Bin Boozled, the jelly bean challenge. We bought them at Ross.
Yeah.
And it's a big plastic container. And I'm chicken. I'm totally chicken because I have.
With my husband, but we only did like 4 rounds.
Oh my god! I have a bad gag reflex. If I taste something nasty, I'm gonna want to spit it out. So I don't know.
Because they have like dog food.
Yeah, they have dog food. You can either get chocolate or dog food, boogers or popcorn, diaper wipes or like cotton candy. It's something so crazy. I'm sure you guys have seen that challenge on the internet. And I am just like, ooh, I'm scared to do it now. I'm like really scared. I shouldn't be.
The dog food one is disgusting, and it actually leaves your breath smelling like dog food if you don't go wash it right
Oh,
away.
see, that's gross. That is really gross. That is so gross. So if you guys want to do the tag, more than welcome, more the merrier. I know I've seen a lot out there. It's been great hearing everybody's answers. Again, Mia's Dolls and Fun. She's the one who came up with the Reborn tag, so you go check her channel out. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. We're just going to spend some dolly time here with the babies. So thank you guys for watching.
Bye.
Bye. They look so pretty. They look so cute together, guys. They really do. They look so adorable. 2 of the same kits.
One a girl, one a boy.
I know. They're like so cute. They're so cute together. Mwah. All right, now I have to get up and turn the camera off. Bye, guys.